You're working on your swing out there.
Yeah, that's right. I was trying to chip it in the pot.
So with that pooch kicking, is that something you work on often, or is that just?
I was a punter in high schow, so something I guess we're thinking about doing. So I just got a few practice ones out there today.
Kenny, how do you feel like the quarterback you are right now is different than the one who walked up the field and got past?
Experience, taking what I learned from last year and moving on and taking what Coach Whip's offense is like and improving my game. I worked really hard in the offseason, not just on myself, but with the group as receivers. I think, as you guys watch, the routes on air are pretty crisp, 7-on-7, and the team periods, the timing's there. So we got that part down pretty good right now.
How has it been working with Coach Whipple and his coaching style?
It's been great. I mean, he coached me hard, which is how I got coached growing up. So it's a familiar feeling. My dad coached me growing up. He coached me hard, and Coach Whip coached me hard and expects a lot out of me, and I have high expectations too. So it can kind of fit well together.
What did you learn last year?
I mean, can't really put it all into words in a quick interview, but really just being mentally tough. I'd say I've become a lot stronger mentally. Handling adversity and knowing how to bounce back and rally the team and getting behind our teammates. So I think my leadership has taken the next step.
What's the definition of being coached hard? What happens when you're coached hard?
High expectations. If you don't play, if you don't play well, if you don't do exactly what you're taught to do, you're going to hear it, and it's totally okay. It's how I want it. I expect a lot out of myself. I expect a lot out of Coach Whip. He expects a lot out of me. You can't rise to low expectations. So we work really well together, and then I take his coaching and I try to help out our team as much as possible when I'm out in the field and be that coach in the field.
How multiple can this offense be? Week by week.
Yeah, I mean, just looking at how he did his game plans at UMass, it's going to be very multiple. He does a really good job game planning. We got to get into stuff for Virginia and some other teams down the road. Just saying, I think we can do this first down just because of X, Y, Z, or whatever it may be. But I think you're going to see a lot of different things out of us this year.
What are you seeing out of the offensive line from your perspective?
A huge jump from spring, and I think a huge improvement from day one to now. The communication's a lot smoother. Protection's been great. I've been trying to get the ball out faster too to help those guys out. Coach Borge does a great job, and they're working real hard.
Speaking of which, Coach Worley is now available over at the other backdrop.
Looking at kind of, like you said, the week by week and different game plans already somewhat installed. I mean, how exciting is that as QB1 to be able to operate within those those multiple sets and those multiple game plans? The responsibility is really on you.
Right. I put it in terms of it's really the whole offense and what the defense is giving us. Every team's different. That's why there's going to be new things every week. You're not going to have the same kind of game plan for Penn State when you're playing Virginia. It's just not. They play two different styles of defense. So obviously it's going to be different. And I like the stuff that we have in right now. I think we all feel really confident. That's why everyone's playing fast at a high level right now.
How much have you talked to maybe previous UMass quarterbacks or quarterbacks who have worked with Coach Whipple and Andrew Ford, any of those guys?
Yeah. Funny thing about small world, me and Andrew went to the same camp, SBS camp out in East Pennsylvania with Coach Cantafio and those guys. So I was there when I was young, I'd say 12 years old. So he was in high school doing the Elite 11 stuff like that, and I always looked up to him when I was younger. It kind of came full circle when I had the same offensive coach as him. And I watched when Coach Whip got hired, he brought his film over. I would watch Andrew play, and we talked on the phone a little bit, and so we have a pretty good relationship. So if I ever need anything, he told me I can always reach out. So he's a really good guy.
With Coach Whip, how long did it take you to sort of get acclimated to his offense and the way that he sort of operates things?
Well, he does a great job at just going install by install, and I put a lot of time and effort into learning it and spending time with him. This camp and really trying to hone in the offense so I can help out all the other guys, like I've been saying. So once we got to camp, we've done the installs over and over and over again from spring through training camp, like mini camp, I guess you want to call it in the summer when it's player driven. But we have all the installs in already, and we're just going through them again. So when the camp came around, we all felt pretty good at where we were at with the offense.
What do you think people are going to see from that offense on August 31st?
I don't want to say anything crazy. I just think that we're going to be, a really tough football team, playing fast, and we're all really excited for 31st. But, we got a lot of days till then. But, I know we're all antsy. We're all getting ready to play Virginia. But we got to take care of our business here first before we get in that week.